guys, you have your crust and you want to spread it out over a plate or any kind of hard surface that's clean. Obviously, you don't want to put this over something that's not clean. And then you want to grab a can or a cookie cutter, whatever you have on you, and then you create 3 of these little circles. These are going to be the bottom of the apple pie. But make sure it's straight on the plate, otherwise it's going to look wrinkly. It's not going to fit correctly inside of your cupcake pan, which you should have with you. If you don't have a cupcake pan, there's some link down below for you to get for Christmas if you want to make these on Christmas. So you just put them inside of the cupcake pan, and remember, you got to make 3 more after this, because if they're going to be more than just one of you, you got to have at least 6 of these. So when all of the holes in the cupcake pan are filled, you want to take the remaining crust that you have and ball it up. Just roll it up. It's not that hard. It's going to feel kind of weird, but just roll it up. And then you want to start pressing the crust down into the pan. Not too hard, because you might put a hole in it, but you want to do it hard enough so that it stays down. You also want to start pressing inwards and pushing the dough up a little bit so that when you put the top on it, both of them can touch. Next comes the actual apple filling. Now, if you're not doing this with fresh cut up apples, then you're doing this with a can full of apples like us. You want to make sure that you mix it up a bit once you pull it out of the can. Next, you need the top of the apple pie. So you're going to do what you did earlier, but you're going to do it again. 6 of them. Remember that. TV a little bit. Then, don't forget to have fun. Guys, you are not cooking in prison, you are cooking in your own home. So have some fun. And then while you're having some fun, don't forget to finish all 6 of the tops of your apple pie. And then whatever dough is left over, take some of that and make sure to fill up the sides and connect it to the bottom so that the top can actually connect well. Now you fill the pan with the apple filling. But don't put too much into it like I did, because then it's going to try to explode, and that's not fun. It's not fun to watch your creations explode. It's not fun. Next, take all 6 and put them on top of the apple filling. Don't press down too hard, but just enough to where it actually starts to look like an apple pie. You also want to make sure the corners of the top connect or touch the sides of the apple pie, because if it doesn't, it's not going to come out the way you want it to. And then stick some holes in the top so that it doesn't burst. It's going to cook very well if you do that. Now, you can't see it, but you can also take the remaining part of the dough, and you can create a bigger pie. Now you can see it. There you go. And you can create a bigger pie, any kind of flavor you want. It can be apple, or it can be chocolate. It can be pie, like what? It can be pumpkin. It can be whatever you want it to be, as long as you have enough dough to do so, which we did. In this case, my mom chose to make another bigger apple pie and also a chocolate pie. That's why the pudding is sitting over there. But next, what you also want to do is grab a bar of butter and put a little tiny bit around the edges of the apple pie. That's going to make it turn brown when you put it in the oven. Now that you're done with your pies, it's time to put them in the oven.
Hey, Archer, old buddy Blake Shelton here, and I wanted to wish you a happy Thanksgiving. I don't know where you are today, but I know
Now they're done. And don't they look brown? Look at that. Nice and well cooked. Baked, I should say. You can make these anytime by yourself, with somebody else, as many as you want. This is the quickest way to make it, but you can actually do this from scratch with actual apples if you want. And that, guys, is how you make an apple pie. If you want to see more videos like this in the future, let me know down in the comments below. Also, let me know what kind of pie you guys normally eat and make on Thanksgiving. And with that, this video is over.